Hello, guys. Today we were talking about the effects of generational trauma. Generational trauma between mothers and daughters. You don't want to miss this. Mothers and daughters rarely start with us, but somehow we end up carrying the weight of it. It slips into our lives quietly, shaping how we see love, trust, and even ourselves. Hi, guys. Thank you for listening to Chosen Generation. You are listening to Dr. Dion. Listen, many women grow up thinking the tension in their home is normal. The silence, the criticism, the emotional distance, the expectation that never seems possible to meet. As little girls, we just want to be loved the right way. But sometimes our mothers could only give what they themselves were taught. Pain that was never healed gets passed down like an inheritance no one asked for. And by the time we reach adulthood, we start noticing how deeply it shaped us in our relationships, in our confidence. It even shows up in the way we talk to ourselves when no one else is around. Many women carry their mother's voice in their head long after they leave home. Sometimes it's encouraging, but many times it's crucial, doubtful, or dismissive. That voice becomes the lens we see ourselves through. And without realizing it, we begin repeating cycles we once promised ourselves we would never repeat. That's the quiet power of generational trauma. It doesn't just live in memories, it lives in behaviors, reactions, and emotional patterns. Some women become people pleasers. Some become overly independent because trusting people feels unsafe. Some struggle to feel worthy or of healthy love, knowing that actually they deserve it. None of this means you are broken. It just simply means you inherited wounds that were never meant for you to carry alone. The truth is, many mothers were surviving their own trauma while raising daughters. Survival often leaves very little room for emotional healing, but understanding where the pain started is the first step towards breaking the cycle. You got to know where the pain started. Awareness is powerful because it gives you a choice your mother may not have had. You can choose healing, you can choose boundaries, you can choose to rewrite the emotional patterns that were written long before you were born. Healing generational trauma is not about blaming our mothers, it's about finally giving ourselves the compassion we needed growing up. It's about learning how to nurture ourselves in ways we never experienced. That journey is exactly why I created my healing guide. In my guide, I break down why the generational trauma attaches itself to us and how it silently follows us into women into adulthood. I also walk you through practical steps to begin releasing that emotional weight because healing is not just a concept. It's a process that can truly change your life. Click the link in my bio and purchase that healing journey. Is so important that we together heal. And this journal walks you through the healing process that gets you to rewrite the story, rewrite your destiny, win back who you are and who you were created to be. It allows you to take your power back. Because the moment the woman heals, she doesn't just change her life, she changes the generations that come after her. Thank you, guys. You're listening to Dr. Dion.